In this video, we continue perform basic arithmetic operations involving numbers in standard form. So in previous video, we have learned for operations involving addition and subtraction, change index with small value to large value. So let's continue example 12. Calculate the value of each of the following operations. State the answer in standard form. So make sure the answer in standard form. Question A, 3.58 multiple 10 to the power of negative 2 plus 9.24 multiple 10 to the power of negative 4. So let's check here. We have common factor. So let's do the factorization. Okay, put the rest in the bracket. 3.58 plus 9.24. Then put the common factor outside of the bracket. Now let's continue solve in the bracket. So here is 12.82 multiple 10 to the power of negative 3. Let's check is it the standard form? Okay, no, because it is greater than 10. Okay, standard form should be less than 10. Should be less than 10. So here we gonna to move. If single number, we move to the standard form. So this one is greater than 1. So we move the decimal point to the left, then the positive index. Then we continue one place. So move one place. So it is 1.282 multiple 10. Okay, then at the back, copy back. Now let us check. This one is same base. They have the same base and we can simplify their power. So according to the rules of multiplication of so the index we can simplify as addition their indices. So here is 1.282 multiple 10 to the power of 1 plus negative 3. So the answer is 1.282 multiple 10 to the power of negative 3. Of course, we can use a calculator to check our answer. So let's continue this. 3.58. So you create 3.58. For this one, multiple 10 to the power of negative 3. Multiple 10, okay, no need to click multiple 10, but we use exponent. So it come out here, then then we continue the index. The index here is negative 3 plus 9.24 exponent negative 3. Then we can check the answer. After we check the answer, this is not standard form. So we can click the mod. Okay, you can refer the instruction here. Mod 5 times until you see this. Then we choose 2 SCI means standard form. This is significant figure. So we press 9 because the question doesn't request. So we press 9. Then you continue right now. 1.282 multiple 10 to the power of negative 2. Okay, we can ignore the 0 at the back. Okay, let's continue question B. 8.21 multiple 10 to the power of negative 4 plus 1.49 multiple 10 to the power of negative 5. Let's check, do they have the common factor? Okay, this one don't have common factor, but we want to make the common factor for it. So select index with large value. Select index with large value. If you don't know how to select, let's look at the number line. The large value always on the right. Always on the right. Okay, so now this one you don't want, you put down here negative 10 to the power of negative 5. Okay, 10 to the power of negative 5. This one you want, you put down on the right. Okay, 10 to the power of negative 4. So negative 4 plus negative 1 is equal to negative 5. Okay, so here the rest copy back. Only change 10 to the power of negative 5 to 10 to the power of negative 1 multiple 10 to the power of negative 4. When we write, make sure you write from the bottom to the above so that we can solve this part. Okay, now we solve this part. So 10 to the power of negative 1. So move the decimal point to the left. So here is 0.149. The rest just copy back. After that, we identify, okay, now it has the common factor. We can do the factorization. Here is 8.21 plus 0.149. The common factor right now outside. So here we get 8.359 multiple 10 to the power of negative 4. Okay, you can direct to get this. So here, let's continue the calculator. So you can check the answer 8.21. So just now we know already this one is direct power exponent negative 4 plus 1.49 exponent negative 5 equal. So the answer is 8.359 multiple 10 to the power of negative 4. Okay, now let's continue question C. Given 2.3 multiple 10 to the power of negative 5 minus 4.6 multiple 10 to the power of negative 6. Now let's identify the common factor. Okay, here doesn't have common factor. So we select index with large value. So let's look at the number line. So large value is negative 5. So this one, negative 6, we write down on the left. 10 to the power of negative 6 equal to 10 to the power of negative 5 multiple 10 to the power of negative 1. Negative 5 plus negative 1 equal to negative 6. So only change 10 to the power of negative 6 to here. Okay, make sure you write from bottom to above. 10 to the power of negative 1 multiple 10 to the power of negative 5. After that, we solve this part. So the rest copy back. This is negative 1. Move the decimal point to the left one place. So here we get 0.46 multiple 10 to the power of negative 5. Okay, now here we have the common factor. Okay, we can do the factorization. Put the rest in the bracket 2.3 minus 0.46. Then the common factor right outside of the bracket multiple 10 to the power of negative 5. So here we get 1.84 multiple 10 to the power of negative 5. Let's double check the answer. Is it in standard form? Okay, here is 2.3 multiple exponent negative 5 minus 4.6 exponent negative 6. So here we get, our answer is correct. 1.84 multiple 10 to the power of negative 5. Okay, that's all. Thank you for watching.